is it absolutely not normal to transfer 500,000 ringgit in a day?
For normal people, no, because the reason being is like how was mentioned, right? Banks have set limits, daily limits. You cannot just transfer as much as you want. So going back to Maybank's website, right? On the website, there are limits. So let's say for individuals, for any interbank transfers, okay, interbank gyro transfers to accounts, there's a limit of 30,000 ringgit per day. Last time, now it's increased to 50,000 ringgit. Okay, and then for do it now transfers, it's also 50,000 ringgit. And then for business side, sole proprietors, okay, the limit was 100,000 ringgit per day. The new daily limit, 100,000 ringgit a day. So you look at this limit, 100,000 and 50,000 ringgit a day. Normally, you cannot exceed that.
Okay,
for transfers to be very clear to accounts,
third-party accounts,
outside Maybank or interbank account, means within Maybank itself. Those are the limits.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, there are loopholes in this limit, and I want to get into the details here. Number one, is it absolutely not normal? If it's a normal bank account, it's not normal. But I think this is not a normal bank account.
Well, this
and when you have at least $1 million ringgit liquid in your bank account, right? You get special privileges.
Yeah, you unlock some special
from
stuff.
the bank, right? You don't pay fees. The bank, you don't have to go to the bank. The bank come to you.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that he enjoys privileges as such, and his transfer limit would be higher. The other thing that I thought about is credit cards, right? So you can have a credit card that has a credit limit of $1 million ringgit in theory, right? In that way, you can transfer money from your account to your credit card to pay for your credit card. So that's one lobang, but it's not something that we want to cover here in detail because it's not the method of the scam right now. Okay,
correct.
Then can you lose money with one phone call?
Definitely not, because it's not like it's not like phone call can just suck money out from your
It's not like there's like some matrix shit going on where the fella's like, okay, I'm connected. Okay, take the money out.
It's not. There's no. So okay, think about what is required to get the money out. Normally scams, right? The first thing they ask for is username and password.
Yeah. Okay. Two things, right? Okay. Username and password. Sorry to interrupt, but okay. I want to categorize it this way. Number one is you gotta initiate the transfer, you gotta authorize the transfer, and you gotta and you have to break the limits for the transfer to go. If it's within the limit, right, then the transfer will not go in terms of the bank account. What about, because this is this money is now transferred to Celcom, right? But what about paying bills? Is there a limit?
So interestingly, after I do my checking, right? So you saw the limits for account transfers. Bill payments is not considered an account transfer. It's a bill payment.
It's a payment.
It's a bill payment. Yeah. So how bill payment works is this: when, let's say for example you have an account, right? Let's say you have your TMB bill, Celcom bill, Maxis bill, or Astro bill, whatsoever, right? There are two things need to be involved first. First is not everyone can be on that list. So the banks will have to do their due diligence and checks to authorize a bill payee.
Yeah, so they got to check the account number, blah, 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 blah. Make sure that if I pay, it goes into my billing account and is credited to my bill lah. That means, it's to make sure that, hey, I paid the bill.
Yeah, to make sure that, okay, you pay to this, the utility company or ISP must be registered with them and make sure this certain account number, let's say your TMB bill account or Celcom postpaid account number, whatever, is legit, is genuine. Yep. So that has to be verified first. So to do that, you need to have OTP. So the banks will check, make sure that this pay is correct and this account is correct and it can be safe. And then the second part is when you want to first
make the payment.
The first time you make payment, you need to have OTP exactly to add that in. So once that's in, it's authorized. So there's no more checks after that because it's gone through the process.
Yep.
The receiver has been vetted, correct.
Yep.
And then you adding your account in, you confirm that you want to add this as a favorite biller. That's verified. So 2 checks done, confirmed. So that's only verification required because after that, what else can go wrong?
Yep.
Logically.
And the big difference here is where in transferring to other accounts, you set the limit and there is a limit. With payments, there is no limit.
For bill payments, there's no default limits. But it is possible to set limits manually. But that's
So it's the other way around, lah.
Yes.
Right. So there's no limit, but you can set a limit.
Yes, for most bank transfers is bank set this limit already, and bank
That's the maximum.
that's the maximum already. They adjust whatever
Yeah,
they
yeah.
want.
You can adjust within the maximum, right?
Yes, but there is a limit.
Yes.
But for bill payments, there's no limit.
Theoretically, there's no limit.
Yeah, because the thing is, why you
Who
wanna
in their right mind?
because like, think about it logically, right? Your bills, right?
Yeah.
You pay exactly what you bill, lah. Why you pay more
Why you
for
pay
what?
extra for what? Why are you such a good paymaster?
Yeah.